Tobago, you sweet,
Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. It's Tobago Thursdays, and we continue to celebrate all things Tobago. And specifically, we're going to get into the Tobago Day Awards 2024. To do that, I want to welcome Communications Director at the THA, Avian Parks. Good morning to you, Ms. Parks.
Good morning, Rockers, and good morning to all your viewers across Trinidad and Tobago and across the world.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You look alive and well and ready for the day, and I appreciate you waking up this early to join us. Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure, as always, being on TTT.
So tell us about the history of Tobago Day Awards and why we should consider it to be very important that we focus on the Tobago Day Awards.
Well, for Tobago Day Awards, it's part of the Tobago Day celebrations. So in Tobago, on December 4th every year, we celebrate the island. We celebrate the island's excellence in various fields and various spheres and everything that is unique to Tobago. And this was started, the awards were started a very long time ago, sorry. We changed over to Tobago Day in about 2015, 2016, where we moved from it being just Assembly Day and Assembly Awards to Tobago Day, where we incorporate all of the island. So the awards basically culminate the Tobago Day celebrations, and that's on December 4th, as I said before. It's an invitation-only event, but the nominations are open, and we opened on September 2nd, and we're going to run till September 30th. So it's an online process this time, so we've really gone paperless. Persons can go to www.tha.gov.tt, access the nomination form, fill it out, and submit online. I'm not sure if you have the flyer, but we have moved from 4 categories to 5 categories.
Well, this is what I wanted
I
wanted to find out a little bit more about that, Avian. So the different categories, we say we have 5 categories now, right? So how can we nominate people?
Yes.
And tell me let's break down each one of them. So let's start with the Gold Tobago Medal of Honor.
Right. So even though we have the categories, Rockers, you don't nominate somebody for a category. So you send in the nomination based on their sphere of excellence or achievement. So that could be culture, it could be sport, it could be public service, community development. The awards committee, which is spearheaded by the chief administrator, will determine the category of award for the nomination. So you submit the nomination form, it goes to an awards committee, they will make the recommendations and send the recommendations to the chief secretary and the executive council, who will have the final say. And they may even add awards if persons who they feel deserving of an award in the community were not nominated. So the categories are Tobago Medal of Honor, Gold, Silver, Bronze. We have the Chief Secretary's Award as well. And for the first time this year, we have the Tobago House of Assembly Award of Merit. Because previously, you did not find persons in the Tobago House of Assembly being allowed to be nominated for an award based on their service in the Assembly. So you would normally have to wait until you're retired, or if you were involved in extracurricular activities in the community. But for the first time, we are recognizing persons who are doing excellent work whilst alive and whilst in their employment life in the Tobago House of Assembly. So those are the 5 categories. As I said, you nominate for a sphere or a field of excellence, and the award committee will determine the category of award.
Tell me what's the criteria, Avian, tell me what's the criteria for determining, you said you can submit for a sphere. So you can submit for, community development, for culture, for sports, for work in these different fields. But what determines the fields or the validity of the field or the impact of the field? Or does that not matter?
Well, that is really based on the awards committee, to be quite honest. However, what I would say, in filling out the application, it is in your interest, if you want that nominee, of course, to receive the award, to put as much as you know about the individual or the group. And let me just emphasize, it can be a group, it can be an individual. So it's not just individuals. So we have a lot of NGOs or, community-based organizations, faith-based organizations, doing a lot of good work in the community, and they too can be nominated and have actually won awards in the past. So the committee determines it, but in your justification, in the filling out the nomination form, you need to get as much information from the individual or the group. So they may have done projects. You need to put what the project is. They may have won awards in the past. You need to also indicate what the award or awards were, So it's for you to just ensure you put that information to justify why this person is deserving or this group is deserving of an award. I hope that is clear.
Yeah. I think it's very clear. But can I nominate myself? Or does somebody have to nominate me? So is it that can the group nominate themselves?
Well, you normally have to you normally have to get about two other persons to substantiate the nomination.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure how that would work for you, Rokas.
Well, no, I don't mean for me personally. I meant
yeah,
people
I know, but if an individual wants to nominate, well, I suppose you might not really know, but you do have to sign. You have to sign as the nominee, so they will see that you have nominated, yourself.
Yeah. And then you can of course continue to bolster the information with the correct information because so the nominees have to sign along with the people who are nominating them.
Yeah. Well, no. The person nominating, yes. However, when the decision is made, the nominee will have to agree or disagree whether they're going to accept the award. Okay. So it's good to have that conversation with the individual or group before. And ensure that they know you are making this nomination. And I mean, in most cases, you have to get the information from them anyway.
Yeah.
But it would be good to have a conversation and indicate, because we have to contact them and ask them whether they are willing to accept the award. And if they say no.
What does the celebration look like when we receive the award? What sort of, besides, of course, getting the award at the event, are there any other additives or pluses to winning these awards?
Well, not really, Rokas, to be quite honest. So the event is a gala event. It's a gala event on the night, just similar to the national awards that we have in Trinidad. It's very formal, very, very beautiful. We do, prior to the event, do profiles of the nominees. So that is showcased on the night, so that persons get a bit of history and a bit of insight into who the group or the individual is. So that is showcased on the night itself. So it's not just them walking across the stage. You have a short profile of each nominee or awardee, I should say, of each awardee on that night. And then it pretty much ends there.
Nice. So what you're saying is that we have the opportunity to learn the context in which these persons were nominated and would have been awarded. And we get the opportunity to celebrate them on December 4th as well and share more information and get more information to a wider audience. Yeah?
Yes. And it's normally streamed and televised on the night as well, because as I said, it's an invitation only. I mean, we would love to invite all of Tobago in the space, but of course, that's not possible. So we ensure that it is streamed and televised so that the wider public and, could be part of the celebration, and even the diaspora.
Fantastic. When do nominations close?
September 30th. So we have been getting entries, and we are very thankful for that. So I encourage persons to check out the THA website, www.tha.gov.tt, and make those submissions. I want to emphasize as well, the Tobago Day Awards and the Tobago Day celebrations. It is about Tobago. So I want to emphasize it's not political. It's very apolitical. We have been doing Tobago Day, which was previously Assembly Day, throughout administrations and for a very long time, and the awards as well. So I encourage Tobagonians to get in there and submit the names of individuals and groups and be a part of this rewarding of excellence in the Tobago space.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Avian, and congratulations in advance on Tobago Day.
It has been a pleasure. Have a great day.
Take care.
All right. You too.
Avian Parks, the Communications Director at the Tobago House of Assembly, sharing with us some information about the Tobago Day Awards. You can head across to their website, tha.gov.tt, and you can definitely nominate people to be a part of this awards for 2024. You have until September 30th to do so. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, your birthdays are up next. Stay tuned.